Hey guys, me Dave. It's 11 4 2022, so it's Friday night. I'm sitting here having a couple drinks. I don't really feel like drinking, but I am having a couple to help me sleep. I've been sleeping. Um, I'm, it's, I'm getting sick and I'm being hit. It's hard to tell which is which because they can cause and mimic illnesses. They can mimic COVID, you guys. They mimic COVID before for me, and I went up and got a COVID test, and it was negative. All the symptoms were there and everything else. So we do have home tests. I got some home tests here, um, that I could take to make sure I don't have it. But it kind of feels like a flu type thing. I don't know if it's them or if it's because the foundation in this house is cracked, you guys. I patched it up with concrete, trying to make it less of an eyesore and see if the repair holds up. I'm trying to buy this house, you guys, not next year, but the year after. So I'm trying to fix it up a little bit. It needs some work, but for $40,000, what do you expect for $40,000? Your house payment would be like $250 a month. So that's the plan there. Okay, so talk about targeting. I'm being hit. Everyone's being hit, and all that stuff. Now I was just thinking about this the other day. I'm thinking there's no new cases of Havana syndrome. I haven't heard any new cases of Havana syndrome or anything like that. What's going on? Did they stop the attacks? They interviewed people on CNN and they're saying the attacks are going to continue and all that stuff. So now I read there was an article or a news a video article, news story that that said the CIA they're not only hitting the CIA, but the FBI is not safe either, or said something like that. So apparently they're hitting CIA agents. I still have a cough. Sorry for that. Apparently they're hitting FBI agents in Miami. I guess they got a brand new FBI building down there and all this stuff, supposed to protect you from all this stuff, and they're getting through it. There's workers in that building that are getting hit. FBI agents are getting hit, and their families are being hit, and all this stuff. So people are still getting hit, and they hired a lawyer because they're saying it's a government cover up. And now they had Marco Rubio on there talking. He's like, well, there's something happening. Something's happening. It's not nothing. Something's happening. And, he didn't give a straight answer and all this stuff. I know he's on the Intelligence Commission and everything else, and he got a hold of Dr. John Hall, so he knows more than what he's leading on to, oh, my battery's dying. He knows more than he's saying, is what I'm saying. He got a hold of John Hall, and he read John Hall's book and everything else, so he knows about these weapons and what's going on and all that stuff, so he's kind of playing dumb a little bit. But they did sign into a law that apparently that there's a law that would protect people being hit with Havana syndrome, and they didn't just say it was for government workers, you guys. So I don't know, you could get a hold of Marco Rubio and complain about this and all that stuff if you're a real target. Don't talk nonsense, you guys. We get perps talking nonsense and all this stuff, talking crazy talk. That's what they do to discredit us. But if you're a real TI and you have to give your name and your address and everything else, and you are a real TI and you're being hit with these weapons, Marco Rubio did sign in. He helped make a law against this. I'll have to go back and read that law, but My point is that the FBI agents have hired a lawyer because they're saying it's a government cover up. Now this is the FBI and CIA. They're saying it's a cover up, you guys. So, you know, what is going on? I don't know. It blows me away, you know, that FBI agents are now being targeted, and they use the word targeted. Um, this, you know, and they say thousands of new victims have come forward, and they're getting lawyers and everything else, because it's a cover up. You know, because it's a huge cover up. You know, it's not going to go away. This isn't going to go away, you guys. Whoever is doing this, if it's our own government, they're pissed off, and they're trying to bring this out. They're either pissed off and they're trying to bring this out, and this is the only way that this is going to be brought out. Okay. Is it a foreign government or somebody else doing this? I don't know. But if it's our own government doing this and it's a cover up, they're doing this for a reason. Somebody's pissed off and has a lot of power, and they're trying to bring this out, you know, and maybe set us all free. You know, it's going to take a while. It's going to take a couple years. It's going to take a few years to do this. But there's new victims right now, and they're hitting FBI agents right now. You know, this news article came out 2 days ago. So FBI's getting hit, CIA's being hit. There's nobody really safe about this. You know, nobody really safe. They can hit them and their families and everything else. They don't care. You know, whoever's doing this doesn't care who they hit. They hit beds and everything else. Oh, my whole head just shakes when I cough. I mean, it's just horrible, you guys. I'm getting sick, but I'm being hit. Is it synthetic? Is it a induced illness? You know, is it induced like flu type symptoms? I don't know if it's induced or not. I've been taking cold medicine. I took a cup of cold medicine type stuff that was supposed to help this stuff. You know, and I still feel like crap, and I feel like laying in bed all day long. You know, because I feel like crap. You know. So anyway, we are getting somewhere, you guys. We're getting somewhere. Government officials are being hit. These weapons exist. It's hard to deny that right now. And they're gonna have to face this and do something about it. It's gonna get so bad that the cover up isn't gonna work. They're going to have to do something about this, senators and everything else, and eventually they're going to have to listen to us. They're going to have to listen to us. I wrote to Marco Rubio in 2016, 2017. I wrote to him in 2017. They gave me a heart attack for writing to him. I went in for my heart attack. I came out and I wrote to him again. You know, go ahead, kill me. Give me another heart attack. You know. I wrote to him again when I got out of the hospital, and I told him. I said they gave me a heart attack for writing to you, you know, stuff. You know, I never heard back from them. They know I'm real. They know we're real. They know we're real. They just don't know what to do. They don't have any power right now. But now they're starting to hit FBI and CIA agents, and they're going to help us come along. And eventually, they're going to have to listen to TIs. Eventually, they're going to have to realize, well, there's regular people being here with these weapons, and I'll tell you, these guys are going to be hung. They're going to be in the middle of the street corner, hung by a rope, or on death row for what they're doing to us. And that's the way it's going to work out. So anyway, I'm going to cut this off. My battery's dying. So I'm just sitting there having a drink, chilling out. I don't feel the best, but I'm going to try to stay up a little bit longer and go to bed, you know. But anyway, so, you know, you guys, I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll talk to you guys later.